Hey, Paul, did you think you got enough pucks to the net tonight to allow for those second and third opportunities?
Yeah, we got a lot blocked, which was a bigger factor, I thought, and a lot of shot attempts. We had some pretty good scrums.
We'll go next to Mike Mcintyre from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Paul, after those first 3 minutes or so, if you had told me one team was going to score 2 quick goals, I would have assumed it was you guys because you were carrying the play. Was that just a couple of quick lapses on your guys' part?
Well, I mean, I felt the same way. We came out right on, stumbled on one and then we didn't miss a check. The guy knew he had him, but he just couldn't catch him. And that's the dangerous part of the Edmonton Oilers. They can get some breaks and beat you like that. But you're down to nothing. You can't sit here and say you liked your start. Those are 2 pretty big gaffes, but I did. I liked the way we came out to play. And we went 60 minutes and gave up 14 even strength shots. Much happier with what we gave up tonight. And, you walk off the bench in a bad mood every time you lose a game, but I think it wasn't a missed opportunity. We played hard. They played hard. Their goalie was good. Our goalie was good. The flow of the game was tough to get a handle on, but I thought we were trying to grind through it. So we won't spend too much emotional energy on that one.
We'll go next to Scott Billick from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Paul, with the caveat that you're chasing the game in the third, your defense really seemed to kind of activate a lot of puck movement from them. It happened throughout the game, but I'm just wondering, how do you kind of bottle that to kind of keep that going, going forward here?
Well, there's a challenge with Edmonton in that, because in just about every single time that we pinched, they had 2 forwards leaving the zone. I mean, it looks good in the third. We've got a way different risk profile. Their just doesn't really change in their game. So you do have to be careful with it. You got to be right on it. We like our D very aggressive. We like them down the wall. It's not something that most of those guys came into the league doing, right? It's not Buff going down the wall and not coming back. It's so we liked it. We liked that we were more aggressive. We were more aggressive, in tonight than we were in the last game. And I think that was a big part of what we gave up 5-on-5. We didn't give up a whole heck of a lot. But our D were very aggressive in the third, and our forwards did a good job filling on the pucks that they couldn't keep alive.
We'll go next to Sean Reynolds from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, Paul. Both Mark and Paul Stastny had mentioned that it just seemed like that game had no flow. It was broken up by the TV timeouts and all the penalties and everything like that. I'm wondering, did you sense frustration from that on the bench from the read that you had tonight? And are they right in the flow being broken up?
Yeah, but I think that's one of those ones that was true. We're on the power play in the early, and they're on the power play pretty consistently after that. And it was that kind of game. It was a choppy game. The whistles came at funny times. The timeouts came where you couldn't get a whole lot of rhythm into the game. But I didn't think it affected us necessarily more than them.
We'll go next to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weber.
Paul, we talked going into the year about Mark Scheifele kind of embracing the spotlight in the North Division. How would you assess his play, maybe specifically during this 8-game point streak here?
I think one of the things that Mark's tried to do is battle quite a bit harder defensively. And I think when he does that, everything else kind of comes together for him, right? The pace, the hands, the plays that he can make. I think that it may even be a driver for him. So I think he's run with different wingers. So it's a bit of a new experience. Sometimes when you break the routine of the same guys, you kind of rediscover your own game a little bit. I think he's kind of gotten to the next level with that.